Hi, first grade friends. I'm ready for math. What about you? All right, so today, before we begin our math lesson, I want us to get warmed up and I want us to be ready for our subtraction stories today. Our focus is we're going to be telling subtraction stories. So to get our brains thinking in math terms, we are going to play our game Start With and Get To. And we're going to play by the rules that we did yesterday. And we are going to get to the number 1. So that means that we're going to be counting backwards. We're going to be counting backwards. So I've got our get to clip, and I'm going to clip it on the number 1. We might as well say blast off when we get to the number 1. It's just inevitable. That means it's a part of you, like in your counting down, and you just say blast off when you get to 1. Okay. So I'm going to click my card to see what number I'm starting with. Today, I'm starting with what number? That's the number 15. So I have my clip for start, and I'm going to clip it on 15. So we are going to start at 15, and we're going to get to 1. So we're going to be counting backward. I can't wait to hear you. I wish I could hear you through this screen right now. Okay, I want to hear you counting. Here we go. Start with 15, counting backwards. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Oh, there's a fly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Excellent. You did a great job. The fly got in my way. There's a fly in my room. Okay, we're going to start with the number 12 and get to 1. So I'm going to put my start down to 12, and I'm going to get to 1. Count with me again. Hopefully the fly doesn't bother me this time. Here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Excellent! I want you to practice counting backwards. Let's do it one more time. I better have you working with me and saying the numbers with me. Here we go. We're going to start with the number 7, and we're going to get to the number 1. Let's count. We're counting backwards. Here we go. We're starting at 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Excellent job. Thanks for playing the Start With and Get To game with me and getting your brains and your minds ready for math today for our subtraction lesson. Okay, I have a story for you. Here is a little story. It's a problem story for subtraction. It's about 2 friends, and they had some crayons. Listen, Tashi was working at the art table. He had 10 crayons. Hey, I have 10 fingers. When Chris joined him, Tashi gave Chris 3 crayons. How many crayons did Tashi have? Could you retell that story to a family member? Use your own words. Pause this video. Okay, now that you're back, let's think about how we could solve this problem. There's a lot of different things and a lot of different strategies that we could use to solve this problem. So Tashi was working at the art table, and he had 10 crayons. I'm going to show 10 crayons with these little red dots called counters. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. Well, Tashi had 10 crayons. Looks like a 10 frame to me. What about you? Chris joined him, and he was such a nice friend that he gave him 3 crayons. So that means that 3 crayons went away. He doesn't have 3 of those. He gave them to a friend. So we're going to take them away. 1, 2, 3. So now, how many crayons did Tashi have then? Well, I could look up here and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now he has 7 crayons. That's one way that we could solve the problem. Could you think of another way that we could solve this problem? What's another strategy that you might use to solve this problem? Here's another problem. Libby was working at the art table. She had 10 crayons. Here's my fingers again, 10. When Jonah joined her, Libby gave Jonah 4 crayons. How many crayons did Libby have then? It made me think of that first problem that we had. And I'm thinking, you know what? I have 10 fingers. I'm going to use my fingers as a strategy for this problem. So Libby was working at the art table, and she has 10 crayons. 10 crayons, like 10 fingers. Her friend Jonah joined her, and she gave Jonah 4. What a nice friend. So take 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. I took 4 away. How many crayons does Libby have? We have 5 and 1 more. 5, 6. She has 6 crayons now. I can use my fingers as a strategy to solve problems as well. We could use counters like we just did in the first problem. We could use our fingers as long as the numbers are less than 10, because if the numbers are more than 10, it's hard to use your fingers because you only have 10. You could use counters, or not counters, you could use cubes or any objects that you might have at home. You could even draw pictures to show. If I was thinking about drawing a picture, it might look like this. Let's see, I'm going to have some purple crayons. So, oh, it didn't turn purple. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She had 10 crayons. They're not the prettiest crayons, but that's okay. And she gave 4 of them away. So I'm going to X out 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I X'd out those, so I have to figure out how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hey, that's the same that I got just a minute ago. That must have meant I did it right. I hope that you can use some of these strategies to help you solve the problems that you're going to be working on today in your Math Investigations book. Thanks, friends, for joining me. I'll see you later. Bye.